Next up on the let's listen to this guy's voicemail. This honestly has nothing to do with the topic, but he feels lost in life. Let's listen in.
What's up, Goblin?
Hey.
So I kind of am not following the rules, but I just would like some maybe advice on what's going on in my life right now.
Before I even hear what's going on in his life, I just want to preface this by saying a lot of you guys hit me up and ask for advice, and I'm probably not a very qualified individual to provide it. If it weren't for this YouTube thing, I'm one of the most unemployable people I know. I have a fucked up criminal record. In fact, yesterday I was going through my old documents. I submitted a request to my local police department when I was younger to get all the paperwork on like my whole criminal record. It's 81 pages. They have documents of me talking about fucking trespassing, possession, burglary, fucked up shit. And if it weren't for this, I wouldn't get hired anywhere. I'd probably be fucked. I'd be flipping burgers, putting fries in the bag. So, just know I'm probably not qualified to give you advice, but I appreciate that you think I am. And a lot of you guys seem to think so. Let's listen in.
Basically, I got fired from my job, and it was a good job, and
I've never held a job for longer than 8 months,
like the oil field,
except for this one.
Anyway, long story short, I started smoking and shit, and I found that I can't find another job, and I'm fucked. I'm running low on money now, and I've been fucking door dashing just to try and fucking have any money, and that shit doesn't work. So I don't know. I'm just in a tough spot, and I wanted to see kind of what you had to say about it. I know it's completely off topic from what you're taking calls today, but I figured I'd call and ask. All right.
I mean, it sounds like this guy needs some input. Before we ring him up real quick, listen, the job market is very cooked right now. And I mean, I have a lot of friends who are in pretty precarious situations right now. A lot of friends who are having trouble finding work in all sorts of fields. And it's rough out there right now. But in general, you could just start fucking trapping. You could just immediately start selling or something. I just read an article the other day. It's surging again. So you can get some blow and just start flipping that shit. The U.S. dollar is worth pretty much fuck all nowadays. So who even cares? Anyone working a regular job, inflation is cooked. Okay, everything costs $1 million. Tariffs ruined everything. All right, the U.S. dollar is worth nothing. Every dollar you have should be going into a brick of fucking blow to sell to all your local fucking losers, okay? Every single one of them. Cut it yourself. Doesn't matter. Laxative, flour, I don't care what you use. Figure it the fuck out. And a lot of you guys might think I'm joking. And on one side I am, and on the other hand, the part I said about the U.S. dollar is real. It's worth fucking nothing, all right? Our money's imaginary here. Deflating rapidly. We're Venezuela V2 pretty soon at this rate, if we don't figure out the issue with our currency. Listen, what this guy should really do, in my honest opinion, is just say fuck it, dude. Just get a couple roommates and scrounge up your $400 a month for your rent cut and go live in the middle of fucking Montana for $800 a month for a 3-bed. And you're good, dude. And so once again. All right, let's call him up, though. He wants some advice, dude. I'm definitely not. I'm also drunk right now. So, yeah, I'm not qualified to provide this, but to hell with it, dude. I'll make your life worse. Let's do it. If this guy.
Hello?
Yo, you're on the Gobcast. You mind being recorded?
No, I don't mind.
Yo, I heard you need some advice or something, dude. I heard your life's kind of fucked right now.
Bro, dude, sorry, I'm a little nervous. My life's, it's rough right now. Okay, so I guess to start off with, I had this job,
Okay.
and it was a pretty good job, and it was in the oil field. Basically, I got told two different things by two different people on what time to be there, and I ended up being late.
Mhm.
And the supervisor went out and just fired me right on the spot, without listening to anything that I said about
Really?
about the two people that ended up saying those two separate times. So anyway, uh, that happened, and then my girlfriend broke up with me, and I've been dating this girl for like a year and a half.
How old are you?
And so I'm 19. I'm almost 20.
Okay.
So um, and I've been in a legal state, and one of my buddies has weed, and so um, I had just been like picking up from him whenever I can, but now I'm like rapidly running out of money, and I'm like at a point where I'm quite literally door dashing to like try and pay rent. Um, I don't know. And I just like I really struggled to find a job, and I've really struggled wanting to find a job because low key just being unemployed and being lazy and being able to get high all day is enjoyable and it's fun.
Should just start selling or something, dude. It sounds like that might be right up your alley. I mean,
Bro, dude, I mean that was why I went to rehab. But like
oh, okay.
I I can't go back to doing that. So
Okay. Well, I mean, it sounds like there's a few, like part to this, right? First and foremost, all right, you're way younger than I thought you were going to be, judging by your voicemail. You're talking about getting fired from the damn oil rig and your girl leaving. I thought you were like fucking 30. All right. At 19, at your age, the girl I was dating was the biggest whore I've ever met in my life and a woman that I would never date again. Looking back at that age, none of the relationships I'd ever had up to that point mattered. And I'm pretty sure all my friends could say the same thing. You like realistically don't even take it seriously until you're old enough to go to a bar with her, you know? And then
yeah.
maybe like, dude, you're 19, you're so young. So the girlfriend part doesn't fucking matter, you know? You're not at an age where you have to
Okay,
worry
valid.
about it. Like you could just get a new girlfriend. There's plentiful at your age, you know? But
Yeah, I got you.
in terms of the job part, I mean, that's a little more complicated. How much are you looking for a new job? Like, are you flinging out hella applications? Like, how are you doing it?
Bro, no bullshit. I've applied for over 100 jobs in the past like 2 weeks, which it doesn't sound like a lot. It doesn't sound like a lot, but you got to keep in mind I've also been having to DoorDash
Yeah.
in the amount of time that I've been doing that. So I basically held up a full-time job doing this, and then I've applied whenever I've gotten home or before I come out and DoorDash. So I mean, I'm really trying. I'm calling up like, you know, I'll call up like a few days later, or I'll send an email whenever I get back, and just try and follow up. But like, I literally haven't heard anything, and I don't know any more ins, which is, I don't know if you know anything about the oil field, but that from basically my understanding, that's kind of how it works. Is like you know somebody that works there, and then that's kind of how you get on. Um,
Oh, you got to be tapped in to get into the oil industry.
yeah, yeah, and I don't have any more people that I know of that are tapped in like that and can just find me a job. So I'm really like scavenging for one.
I mean, what other industries do you think your skills could transfer over to? Like, what kind of stuff do you learn doing that kind of work?
So I mean machinery. I mean fuck. I don't know. It is kind of not something that I guess can cross over
Mm-hmm.
into like another industry. Um, I have done like welder's helper before. Like right when I was 18, right out of high school,
Yeah.
I was a welder's helper. Um, and so I mean that does a lot. I mean know how to weld, and I can do that pretty proficiently. And
I've heard welders do pretty well for themselves.
yeah, the pipeline welders do. They really do make a lot. They can make
Damn.
really good money
You'd be
if
one of
they
those
stick with it.
underwater guys, dude. You'd be going crazy.
Bro, I low key I would, but my problem is their lifespan, their expected lifespan's like 30 or like 35.
Why? Is it really
So,
that dangerous?
bro, yeah, it's really bad. Like it is really dangerous. Yeah.
Oh
Like
shit.
there's a lot of accidents that happen. Yeah.
Damn. I mean, fuck. Go big or go home. You want to make some real paper, dude. Fuck it. Risk it for the biscuit.
Bro, dead
But
ass. Maybe
like,
I should. Maybe I should.
I mean, I don't know. You're so young that you can kind of just pivot, dude. Like if you want to go do something else, you have time to like go to school or like train for that or like figure that out. Like at your age, dude, I mean, still, even where I'm at, dude, I'm 26 right now, and a lot of my homies don't know what the fuck they're doing, and like they're still young enough where they'll be fine. At your age, dude, you got years to blow, dude. Like, I'm not saying you should do this, but you could take 2 years to just eat every day and play Xbox and like be fine, figure it out at 21, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not saying it's a good idea because it's not, but like you like where you're at, bro, like it sounds like you're just generally like kind of ahead of the curve. Like none of my homies at 19 were like working real jobs that mattered and like thinking about that kind of shit. So I think like more so like wherever you end up, you have the right mindset, right? Like
Yeah.
you got your shit on straight. You'll be fine. I would say, I mean, hey, if the oil industry's all tight like that and you can't get in, welding sounds like a skill you already got. Go for that. If you don't fuck with welding, I mean, hey, you're young enough to learn some new skills, you know, figure some shit out. And
Yeah.
I mean, if you need something to hold you over temporarily, DoorDash is there. It doesn't sound like you're at, you know, a super horrible spot. Like you're still, is DoorDash paying enough for you to pay your bills?
Bro, honestly, no, not really. So I because I work in or I used to work in the oil field,
Hmm.
I live in a camper.
Okay.
And so my camper is out in Duncan. And let me preface this by saying I don't have a truck. Every time that I've had it moved, I've hot shotted it. So I paid like $1,500 just to have my trailer moved from
Hmm.
Houston to where I am now. So but I am out in like the fucking sticks, and I don't have a truck to move it. Um, and I could take a day off and move it like 4 hours, into the city and be a little bit better if I could do that. But my rent right now is so cheap that I'm worried if I move, it's going to be too much to handle if I'm trying to DoorDash. Because like right
Oh
now,
shit.
I drive more like just coming to the spot where I DoorDash than I do like actually door dashing. So I'm spending more money in gas and like stuff like that. Like I don't really buy any like food or drinks or anything. So like I'm pretty straight on that. So I don't know.
Fuck, man. I mean, you might have to honestly just start flinging out job applications at random places. Like go hit a McDonald's for a month and, you know, flip some burgers and stack up a little bit of side money and then quit that and use that to at least hold you over to finding something. Because it sounds like, you know, my
Yeah.
understanding of the job market right now is from my friends, like it's fucked, dude. In pretty much every industry, it's fucked, right?
Oh yeah, it's cooked. Yeah.
Like I have a bunch of friends who very different industry from you, but I have a group of friends who all became like software developers and like IT guys and that kind of shit. And they went to school, they all got all their little certificates and shit and got good jobs, and now they're all getting laid off right now, and there's no new jobs anymore. You know, and
Yeah.
they're all fucked. And it sounds like that is like a pretty widespread thing in a bunch of different industries right now. So it's just like you are in the worst possible time to have to find a new job. Like honestly,
Yeah.
it can't go anywhere but up. Like it can't do anything but get better, you know? But like damn, honestly, I would just start flinging off apps for retail jobs and fast food to hold you over, bro. Especially if DoorDash is costing you that much in like gas and shit. I mean,
Yeah.
some of those fast food spots are dog shit jobs, but they pay, bro.
Yeah. I mean, I've really been thinking about doing it, but if you want the honest truth on why I haven't, it's just my pride. Like,
Yeah, I get
I don't
that.
know.
I get that.
That, and like I will say, like, I'm 19, but I've never worked in like the fast food industry or like any retail.
Hmm.
Like my first, oh, I guess I've worked in retail, but like my first job was sales. For my my parents owned a business, and so I did sales through them. And so like I have sales experience, and then I jumped straight from that into oil field experience. So it's just, I don't know,
Do you have
that, and then like
do you
of
have a
course
lot of
not,
car
like I said, not.
dealerships around you?
Yeah, yeah, I do.
Have you ever tried applying at those?
I guess I could. Yeah, I could be like
You
a
don't even
porter or
have to
something.
apply for yeah, be a porter or something, bro. That was when I was younger, that was probably the most like legit job I ever held was when I worked at a Lexus dealership. They hired my fucking stoned bartard ass with like no background experience at all and like threw me
Yeah,
right on. Like all the other people they hire outside of even the salespeople are fucking degens, dude. Like the
yeah,
fundamental, like they don't really look for like on paper experience. It's more like you got to go in and interview well. Like if you can convince the manager at the dealership you're chill, he'll just throw you wherever. Because like there's not many jobs at the dealership besides like the fucking IT guy that require like real training. It's just like, hey, do you have charisma? Go sell a car. Are you, a hard worker? Go be a porter. That kind of thing. I would maybe
I
look
didn't know
into
it
a
was like that.
dealership, bro.
Hell yeah.
And
Yeah,
then you can move up to sales too. All like everything I saw when I worked at the dealership and the people I talked to that were like really in the car industry and had worked at dealerships a long time, they promote internally. Like when they need a new sales guy, a lot of the time they're not necessarily like, depending on where you go, obviously, but a lot of the time, like those kind of places prefer to just promote somebody within. So there's advancement opportunity there. And I had a great time when I worked at a dealership. That job was fucking lit, dude. Like
yeah. I remember the stories that you used to tell about smoking in the cars.
I drank free coffee all day, dude. That shit was gas.
Yeah,
That shit was fucking lit. So I mean, just I think what you really need to do is just apply for jobs you're not even like you don't even think you'd get or like you're qualified for. Because that was what I did a lot when I was younger, and I would be surprised at some of the callbacks I would get, man.
yeah. Okay. I
Fucking
think I'll take your advice.
yeah, I mean, listen, man, you sound a lot more worried than I think you maybe need to be. You're super young and you're young enough to figure it the fuck out. And I mean, you're already living on your own and paying your own bills and doing your own thing. And I mean, that's more than I think most of the people watching this your age can probably say right now, you know?
Yeah.
So I think it'll be all right, and I wish you the best of luck in your job hunt, but you should hit us up and update us whatever your next gig is.
Hell yeah, I will, man. Hey, I want to say thank you for having me on, and also, dude, I love the show. I love your videos. I love, dude, fucking crackheads, everything.
Thanks, man. I
It's
appreciate
it's
it.
it's all been great.
Thanks,
All
dude.
right, bro. You have a great rest of your day.
You as well. Good luck with the job hunt. See ya.
Thank you. Yes, sir. Bye.
Dude, I mean, honestly, when I listened to that voicemail, I thought that dude was going to be way fucking older, dude. 19 years old. I mean, buddy, at 19 years old, I was taking until I pissed myself to sleep, dude. Like, you're fine, buddy. You're fine, buddy. That guy doesn't have to worry about shit, man. Absolutely fuck all.